Hey, Ipsaw13 here, and I'm back with another video for you guys. Now for these past weeks, I've been thinking, what if two different people wanted a full head custom silicone mask from me that resembles a humanoid? So to make things more efficient rather than difficult, I decided to sculpt a one-of-a-kind placebo full head, so I wouldn't have to resculpt the same full head human design and concept over and over. So what does this mean? Well, for anyone who hasn't seen my recent placebo clay sculpture video in my channel, you can pretty much use any of my placebo designs as a blank template to your custom mask. Now that a full head version of placebo exists, you can now use that as a blank template for a humanoid custom that will only be casted using EcoFlex silicone. Now for anyone who hasn't seen the previous placebo video, please watch it because I explain everything about these placebo template designs. So without further ado, I introduce to you all placebo full head. Alright, so here it is, guys. This simple sculpture took me about 2 weeks to finish. It would have been a lot sooner if I wasn't so busy with college work, as always. I tried keeping it really simple and emotionless to really give it that default plain look that will go perfect for anyone's humanoid custom design, as well as for my own personal alternates. This sculpture will be molded with a new material that will increase the efficiency of my silicone casts, as well as the quality. So that's gonna be awesome to look forward to. It's quite exciting because this sculpture will be the first that will utilize this new way to make molds for my silicone full head masks. Another thing I want to cover is the fact that this particular placebo has a masculine design to it. I'm afraid I cannot sculpt a female placebo full head since the anatomy of a female consists of fine curves such as the neck, in which I cannot sculpt using a male armature head. Of course, I can always add more clay to really sculpt out the female anatomy, but more clay means a bigger silicone mask, which will ruin the size fitting of the actual mask once it has been casted from the two-part mold. But don't lose hope though, maybe one day I'll end up buying a couple of female armature heads, and at the time I can definitely sculpt a female placebo full head. So now let's talk about pricing real quick. Unlike the initial 3 placebos in the last video, placebo full head is obviously a full head design that will only be casted in EcoFlex silicone. Pricing, if any of you who wants to use this as a template for your custom design, will only be $150. As you all know already, this is actually a lot cheaper than me sculpting your full head design from scratch. But this does not mean you guys can abuse this opportunity. Of course, some designs you guys come up with will require to be sculpted from scratch due to its complexity. But of course, there are a few of you who want simplicity in their humanoid design, and that's when you are able to use this placebo full head as your starting point template. So if you guys want more info on getting a custom mask from me, please check out my custom masks rules and guidelines video in my channel. The link for that video will be in the description below as well. That video is vital for anyone who's thinking about getting a custom from me, so please watch that first before asking me any questions. So now let's talk about the metaphorical symbolism that I always have on my masks and their videos. So this shouldn't surprise you all since placebo full head symbolism is quite the same compared to the other 3 placebos. Whatever it is you guys see in this blank emotionless template is what the design is in your viewpoint. This is interesting to me because if I show this blank template to 50 other people, I will guarantee you all that they will have their own creative viewpoints of what they see in this placebo design and what they can create from it. Metaphorically, you can relate the design to yourself. It's like looking at a mirror and deciding what you are in life and what you can become by just looking at yourself. Whatever it is you want to become in life, you will achieve it at one point. It depends on the mentality of the person actually, but above all, everyone is born into this world without shape and detail, similar to the sculpture. Their choices determine what they become in life, similar to how this placebo design can become anything you want it to. Alright, so here is the cast for a placebo full head. It's silicone, obviously. So I'm here to show you guys what I mean by a better quality cast for my full head masks from now on, and that including placebo full head. So as you can see, the cast inside is really smooth, and I believe I already presented this to you guys on the Freak Show 6 vial overdose video. That was actually the first cast ever that had a smooth inside. So what does that mean when you have a smooth inside? Well, it's you know, it's better friction for your skin, so it has better grip. It has better suction, which is good because it will make it pretty much fit better, you know. And this goes throughout the entire inside of the mask, including the face. So I just tried this on before I started shooting this small clip, and it works really great. Like, I can't believe how much I've worked on figuring out a way to make it smooth like that, and I finally figured out a method, and my full head masks will be like this from now on, the humanoid ones at least. So yeah, this is EcoFlex silicone. Here is the cast. So here's what you can expect from Placebo full head, as well as any other silicone masks that I have. It's a decent thickness, and it's not too thick, it's not too thin. That's the best part about it. I don't have to do what I have to do in the past, and, you know, smear silicone and do slush casting, and that's really hard to do, you know, for silicone. But yeah, that's the cast, and this is what my new mold method does. This is what it creates. Perfect casts, all smooth throughout inside. See that? Hopefully you all enjoyed the simple video of mine. Please comment, like, and favorite this video. If you still haven't seen the first Placebo video, please check that out. The link will be in the description below. Now if you're wondering how to get custom masks from me, or you just have a question about custom work, again, please check out the rules and guidelines video for custom masks. The link for that video will be in the description below. So if you haven't already, please support me by liking my fan page. That will be facebook.com/JuanFreakShowCaperas. And also, if you have a Twitter, please follow me for exclusive updates on whatever it is I'm doing that is art related on twitter.com/evilslaw13. And also, if any of you are interested, please check out my clothing line as well at freakshowsskinmarket.spreadshirt.com. So all of those links will be in the description as always, and I will see you all in the next video.